All right, wrapping things up with Joel Houston of Hillsong United for the Thursday afternoon chat today on the Joy FM. I've been wanting to ask you this one for a long time, and I asked it of David Crowder, but this is going to be better to ask you than Crowder because you are a pastor, you're a worship leader, and you guys don't really care about getting played on the radio. It's nice that people want to hear your songs, but you're a pastor and you're a ministry wholeheartedly. How, just from your perspective, Joel, how tough is it to walk that line of having fans, a merch table, but at the end of the day, you are a pastor and a worship writer and a worship leader? How do you dance that dance to us?
Yeah, I think there's constantly going to be that challenge. I think, especially if you, as a human being, walking that line between being somebody who has a platform to influence other people and negotiating the realities of just being an everyday, ordinary person, saved by the grace of God and trying their best to kind of walk the thing out. And, I think for me, it's always about purpose first, just like, hey, what are we trying to achieve here? What do we want it to be? Is it, are we starting a church? What's the reason? And ultimately, it all comes back to trying to just reach people with the message of Jesus, his message of grace and love, and the fact that he has a plan for people, and seeing people empowered and equipped to live that out in their day life. And same with the worship with Hillsong United. Ultimately, it'd be easy to get carried away with, all the stuff, but ultimately it comes down to trying to use what's in our hand, and that's music. And we have a great opportunity to help people in their journey, to draw people closer to God, and see them equipped to live that out day after day, with a greater sense of understanding that he's with them in their circumstance. And, I'm grateful that we're a part of a local church, that we have friends around us who are extremely gifted at keeping us grounded and keeping our feet firmly attached to the earth. And I'm sure people like Dave Crowder and others who've in a similar position would agree that it doesn't take too much to understand that God's grace is at work in all of this, and we have nothing without it, because I know myself, I know the guys that I get to do life with, and I know what God, by his grace, is doing in and through us, and it goes a whole lot further than anything we could do in and of ourselves.
I apologize we don't have big waves on the left coast of Florida, but it's going to be great to have you here.
Cannot wait.
I mean, you'll be used to the weather, a little more humid, but our waves aren't that big over here. Honestly,
we can't wait. I mean, we've never been there, and we're just excited to kind of get, do the whole East Coast, but in particular to be in Tampa is going to be fantastic.
Real quick, Joel, the church you guys planted in New York City, we have a lot of New Yorkers that live here in Florida. What's kind of where are you guys at? Where can people check that out if they've got family back up in New York?
It's been amazing. So we're meeting at the moment at Irving Plaza. It's an old kind of rock and roll club just downtown by Union Square, and it's been incredible. So if anyone wants to check it out, you're in town or you're in the city, you've got family who are looking for a church home, you can check out hillsongnyc.com.
Awesome. I appreciate the time, appreciate your heart, and we'll see you in Florida.
Much love, man. Thank you.